Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a Wondery show brought to you by Adobe Acrobat Studio. That's right. If you know Adobe, you know what Acrobat Studio can provide you. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. University of Cincinnati alum, Cincinnati. Gone. We couldn't get it on senior night, man. The BYU Cougars came in and got a 26-14 win. But I'll tell you what, man. Shout out to the seniors, man. You made this year fun, man. Finish strong. Finish strong. We got TCU, I believe, down in Texas this weekend. So got to finish this thing strong, baby. Did you see the Big Noon kickoff at Nippert?
Big Noon kickoff. Big Noon. What? Yep.
Big Noon kickoff. You didn't see it? My guy Mark Ingram up there last year, he trucked the Bearcat, so you got to say hi. You got reacquainted with our mascot.
Bearcat.
Yep.
Dude, this fast is fucking me up.
Yep. Skyline Chili was giving out free samples. I bet how much you wish you had Skyline Chili right now, Jason.
I would fuck some Skyline Chili up right now.
Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, why don't you tell these fine people that are tuning in what we got coming up?
92%ers, we've got another great episode. Trav's in a great mood. Chiefs come back in Arrowhead. First single score win this year. Big one for the Chiefs. Eagles lose to the fucking Cowboys. Let's start off with what we always start off with, and that's new news.
New news.
Yeah, new news is brought to you by American Express. I don't know what I did with that card. Hey, found it. New news is brought to you by American Express. If you missed our guest episode with Aaron Andrews and Carissa Thompson, go ahead and check it out. It's getting rave reviews.
Oh,
I haven't seen something get this many good reviews since the first iPad. I mean, iPod. It is getting very well liked. Such a fantastic episode. Thanks, everyone. I love the prank calls and calling card story. That brought us a lot of memories back. Awesome interview, everyone. Ooh, this is like the Kelce sisters. They could all be siblings. We can play in this fantasy world. This episode is one of the favorite episodes of all time. I admire Aaron and Carissa so much. They've inspired me to become a sports broadcaster myself.
Nice.
And I really respect everything they already did to give women a voice in sports.
That's dope.
Could not agree more, Natalia. Would somebody check the space of origin on Natalia? I'm not buying this. This is somebody from...
It just discredited it. You're sick.
We also got a Black Friday deal coming out from our friends at Homage. You can get all New Heights merch, 20% off, including the shirts inspired by our time at Cincinnati. That's right. You can have the creepiest photo ever captured of Jason Kelce.
And not a terrible photo of myself, but not the most flattering either.
Isn't there like a bad guy in like some sci-fi movie that's got like his hair slicked over and it's like shaved on the other side of it? I'm trying to think of that movie.
Shaved?
That's the one. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah,
that's who you think you look like?
Bro. Just a heftier version.
Comb over is definitely there for sure.
Black Friday, Cyber Monday promo starts today, Wednesday, and runs through Monday, December 1st. Last reminder, New Heights will be at the lake. That's right. Eagles Black Friday game against the Bears. Thursday Night Football crew coming into town. It's going to be a fun one. Official tailgate starts at 11 a.m. in Lot K. It is free to enter. I don't know how many people we can admit or how many people will show up, but we do know we are going to be drinking, eating, and having a gay old time. That's right. We'll have food, merch giveaways, a photo booth, a DJ games, and, of course, a belly bucking competition. They've allowed us.
Oh, yeah.
I never thought legal was going to approve. I never thought legal would let this happen. Thank you to the legal team at Wondery.com and whoever's doing it on our behalf. We've already picked a vetted contestant, so you can't apply, but you can witness the festivities. If you want to see mostly fat guys rub bellies into each other to see who can win some type of prize that we have yet to determine. If you want to show up and see these bellies get bucked, see you in Lock K on Friday, you fucking Birds fans. We're going to have a fucking blast. Here we go. That wraps up new news brought to you by American Express.
Before we wrap that up, Jason, do we have rules for this
belly bucket? Well, you can't use your hands.
Can't use
your hands. Most of the clips I've seen of it, they are either holding their hands behind their back or grabbing their belt.
Belt sounds like you could get a little bit more.
I feel like as long as the hands don't become disengaged into the front, they have to remain, they can't be used in the pushing.
I think they need to be behind the back.
Nah, I used to, the only reason I'm against behind the back is because I used to have to pass block. They would do drills where you have to hold your hands behind the back. And I thought it was the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. It has nothing to do with balance.
Yeah.
I get not having your...
Belly bucking isn't the dumbest thing in the planet.
Well, first of all, how dare you, sir? This is a athletic feat. But yeah, I just don't like the concept of holding my hands behind the back.
The only clips that we've seen are from like the 80s.
Don't change topics. For football, holding your hands behind your back and doing a drill that you don't do in the actual sport is stupid. For belly bucking, I'm all about proper force production. As long as those hands aren't involved, I don't give a fuck what you do with them. You can stick them up your ass.
That's the
I don't
thing,
give
though.
a fuck.
You can kind of get a
you
little
can go like this. You can be belly bucking like that. I don't give a flying fuck. As long as those hands don't get engaged in the pushing, we're allowing it. I'm the official. Travis, you won't be at this tailgate. You'll be playing football and making millions of dollars. I will be at the tailgate drinking beers and watching fat guys build bellies. All right.
God damn,
wait, hold on. Wait. You just raised a good point. Travis, you play Thursday. This is Friday. What are you doing?
Oh,
hold on. We didn't even talk. Wait, Travis, hold on. You what? You play Dallas.
Wow.
You fly back. You Thanksgiving. Friday.
Yeah,
I'm looking at your calendar here. This seems pretty open to me, brother.
Wow. Putting them on the spot.
I can get you a Southwest flight real quick if that's what you're into.
Putting them on the spot.
I got a referee uniform. If I can make it, I'll throw on the uniform and bring a whistle.
Oh my.
Dude. People don't get your hopes up. I would surmise that that's about a 0% chance, but it is fun to think about. All right,
Travis has done this before. That means a no.
Yeah.
Bold topics to wrap up week 12 in the NFL, baby. Bold topics brought to you by Gillette. That's right. We got so much stuff from Gillette. It's amazing. Look at this stuff right here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jason, you could shave those grays right off your face, man.
Oh, yeah.
The best a fan can get. All right, now, Jason, why don't we get into a little Chiefs football?
Let's do it. Chiefs 23, Colts 20. Trav? How's it feel?
Little overtime football, a little free football for the fans, baby, up at Arrowhead. Gotta love it, man. And we finally fought a close battle and came out victorious. We haven't had any close games that we've come out on top yet this year, and that's kind of been our MO over the past few years here in Kansas City, is that we always find a way. And this one felt like classic Chiefs football, baby, where we just stick together, we keep fighting, and we find a way at the end. The defense came up huge against what feels like a high-powered offense, man. I mean, they got playmakers all over the field. Obviously, Jonathan Taylor at running back, absolute stud. Wide receivers, tight end is a stud. So we were thinking we had got to put up a lot of points, and our defense showed up, man. That still doesn't take away from the fact that we got to put up touchdowns instead of field goals, man. And we got to end that game in regulation in the future. But proud of how the team stuck together and found a way to get a win, baby.
It was fun to watch. You guys were rolling for most of the game. Like you said, you just couldn't get in the end zone in the first half, have to settle for 9 points. Big Yeti touchdown comes off of the board on one of them. I keep telling you guys, will you please fucking put the tush push? It's a cheat code, Travis. Just put the tush push in and we will get rid of these red zone issues.
I don't want to put that play in.
Well, I guess you don't like scoring touchdowns. Have fun kicking field goals. You jag off. All right, statistically, this was a blowout. First down, Chiefs 33, Colts 10. Total yards, Chiefs 346, Colts 255. Total plays, Chiefs 91, Colts 50. Should we start with the moment the game turned?
When was that?
Apparently, according to this rundown, the start of the fourth. Chiefs down 11. Inside the red zone, Kareem Hunt fumbled, and the ball was recovered by the Colts at the 6-yard line.
He ended up with over, I think, 120 yards
a great game.
In total offense, but that one fumble is going to kill him. And knowing Kareem Hunt, I mean, my guy's a fearless competitor, man. He was fucking pissed at himself, and how he leads this team, not turning the ball over, is something he takes a lot of pride in. So he was pretty hard on himself after that one, but we got a huge stop by the defense, got the ball back, and started to get some things going on offense again, baby.
Nice. Well, the broadcast caught this moment between you and Kareem. It was very heartwarming and lovely. Yeah! Brothers got a hug! I fucking love a good hug.
Sometimes when you feel like you let the team down, you can get even more uncharacteristic, feeling like you got to do more than what you've already been doing. And he was running the ball amazing, and Kareem's a fantastic player just by showing up to the fucking ballpark and giving it his all. So sometimes you just need to, give them that reassurance that we need you going forward, brother. Like put that shit in the past. Let's keep this thing moving.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Kareem has had like a major issue with fumbles. Like I think that like when it's a guy that's like had a bunch, then it's kind of like,
I couldn't tell you the last time I've ever seen him fumble. Yeah.
Like when it's a guy that almost never does it and is super accountable, great dude. I feel like it's always like hey, we got your back, bro. We're going to get this back. And is that kind of the sentiment you were trying to?
100%. You can see he was fucking pissed. And sometimes, like I said, you can get uncharacteristic when you get the emotions high like that. He's even in quotes saying, I had to just think positive, and when I got the ball, I was going to run pissed off. And that's a big angry dude. When he's running pissed off, man, I want him on my team.
Yeah.
And it was and that's exactly what he did. And he ended up finding a way to get in the end zone and
he cut it to 3 points. Yeah. And he finished the game with 30 carries for 104 yards and a touchdown. That's the first 100-yard rushing game for a Chief this season. That's crazy. The Chiefs defense, after the Kareem Hunt fumble, with 14:56 in the fourth quarter, 4 possessions, 12 plays, 13 yards allowed. Held Jonathan Taylor to 58 yards. And
that's the big kicker right there, man.
You can't be one-dimensional against Spagnuolo. He is going to take away whatever you do really well. And he's got all of the tools within his repertoire to do it. And he's too good of a coordinator. And I think Jonathan Taylor is one of the best players of football, period. Not running backs. Like he's the best football players in the NFL.
Yeah, 100%.
And Spags did a tremendous job scheming that stuff up. The players did a tremendous job of executing it. Nick Bolton, Chris Jones came alive.
Drew Tranquil with a huge third down.
And then
towards the end of the game.
They did a great job of when the game's on the line, and this is very Spagnuolo, of pressuring the quarterback and making him try to make quick decisions in critical moments. It was vintage Spags in the most meaningful way. Rashee Rice finished with 8 catches for 141 yards, including a big catch in a meaningful moment.
It felt like he was coming up with every single big play for us. Obviously, Xavier Worthy with a huge one late in the game. But Rashid over the middle, he's just an absolute beast, man. And he's hard to tackle, man. He's a strong dude. And the more we get that guy the ball, I think more of this offense gets in the end zone, man. And those two guys, Noah Gray, Rashid, man, love those guys for what they're putting in right now. And huge outcome for this offense.
I love it. Post-game interview, Mahomes called this game do or die. Is that the way it had to feel that way. If you don't find a way to claw back in this one, that the playoff chances are slim.
I mean, I said something similar and kind of backtracked last week. I think you have that sense of urgency that shit needs to get handled. And,
no doubt.
And without a doubt, I think Mahomes having that mentality going into it helped channel this team's work ethic throughout the week for sure.
Yeah, it's weird. As a player, I always hated the term like must-win games. Is this a must-win game? This is like they're all
every
fucking
game
what are we
is
talking
a goddamn
about?
must-win game.
And like, we're already in the playoffs. Well, no, we're not in the playoffs. We're trying to get to the playoffs. But I mean, the sentiment is there, and I think that it felt like coming into this game, like this was the time where the Chiefs have to get it going. They have to make it happen. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to get into this thing. A walk-off field goal. Is there anything about the mentality of just getting this first one, especially because you guys have been 0-5 in the one-score games, right? Like,
yeah,
I don't want to play it up too much, but like sometimes just getting this going, like, how does that feel as a team?
We had lost 2 in a row, man.
Yeah,
like, things were, I don't want to say they were stale, but it's like kind of like guys are waiting for somebody to take this thing over. Guys are waiting to get over the hump. They're trying to find out their role and how this thing is going. Do we? Losing fucking sucks, and that brings a tough mentality and a tough, energy into the building. Like everyone gets a little bit more, focused on their routines and how they can be better. And you're not necessarily just coming into the building loving what you're doing because you got shit you got to fix.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was a little stale, but getting over that hump, finding a way to win a tight football game like this in overtime against a good football team. The fucking vibes in the locker room were epic, man. It was like, finally, baby, we're back. We're back on track. Let's fucking keep this thing going. Let's keep this momentum. Let's keep this energy and how we're attacking the week and attacking these games. And how we're fighting together, man. And it's a good feeling, man.
Yeah, man, I had to imagine that felt really good. You got another tough one coming up this week on Thursday against the Cowboys. Kylie was doing her part in this one.
Not watching the game.
That's right. She turned her back. She did this at an Eagles game earlier this year.
I remember, yeah.
Worked like a charm.
Nice. Thanks, Kai.
She did not do this against the Eagles game against Dallas following the Chiefs game. So we can all blame Kylie for that one not working out. Also, some UC boys at the game. Who was at the game?
Well, Sauce Gardner and Alec Pierce.
Oh,
yeah.
Talking about the guys on the Colts.
I was talking to Sauce before or after the game. I was like, I finally got my one-on-one with you, dog. That's all I wanted. I just wanted one. And the ball went like to the field, and it was.
Were you open?
I felt like I kind of got open.
Oh!
I'm just saying, I think Pat, if he would have came back to me, we would have had a completion. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
No, man, I had so much respect for Sauce, man. I fucking love that guy. Got a lot of respect for Alec Pierce too, man. And what they were able to do at Cincinnati, but also what they're doing in the league, man. It's got to be cool to play with a college teammate in the NFL, man.
Big game this Thursday on Thanksgiving against the Cowboys.
Down in Jerry's world, man. Yeah, the Chiefs going back to Dallas, man. They were once the Dallas Texans. Do you know that, this organization?
I did know that, actually.
Yeah.
It's
Lamar Hunt created the Chiefs, or this organization down in Dallas during the AFL days, and actually, I believe right before the AFL days. I don't know.
I think the only reason I know about the Dallas Texans is because of a throwback that Barry Rubin hooked you up with.
Oh, nice.
That's the only reason I even know that.
Dude, that's a sweet jacket, too.
It is a sweet jacket.
Yeah, their logo used to be the state of Texas.
Yeah, whatever. You should do whatever you want.
Yeah, so we're headed down to old Dallas, Texas to play a little Turkey Bowl, man. How about it, man? What's the first Turkey Bowl you remember?
Turkey Bowl?
Yeah. Like going out with
ours?
Dad.
Yeah. I was about to say Turkey Bowl was more family, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. The one that I really remember is one year we went all to Canterbury.
I was going to say that's the one I remember the most, and it was fucking like snowing ridiculous.
Yes.
It was.
Who was with us? I don't even remember who we went with.
I have no idea either,
right?
Dude. I feel like I remember it was two-hand touch because it was boys, girls, and different ages and everything. But Dad let us play tackle.
No, Dad would never let us play tackle. What are you talking about? He would let us tackle each other. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, he was like, you two could play tackle.
That's the one I remember right away. Yeah. I don't know why that's the one that sticks out.
I feel like there was one at Roxborough too, the middle school.
Yeah, for sure.
We did one at middle school one time, but you knock that out in the morning and then enjoy some football and some holiday games in the afternoon, baby.
The best.
It's the best.
Trav, you haven't played in Jerry World since 2017. It's Mahomes' first time playing in Dallas.
Yeah, a little homecoming for the big guy.
Did Mahomes grow up a Cowboys fan?
I believe so. That's a Pat question. I know he grew up a Rangers fan and a Mavericks fan, so I would assume Dallas Cowboys were a part of that.
Cowboys undefeated since the trade deadline. It's a big one, 2 games. Do we owe Jerry an apology? Who owes Jerry an apology? Who's we?
Who's we?
What do I have to apologize
What did we
for?
ever say about Jerry?
I never said anything about
I think
Jerry.
society at large. I feel like the man got laughed. I feel like he was getting laughed at a little bit.
They fucking sucked. What are we talking about? Their defense was horrendous.
He fixed it. It was all part of the plan.
So good job. What do we owe an apology for? Hey, your car doesn't work. Oh, I went and got it fixed. Oh, we owe you an apology for saying your car was fucking broke down and didn't work on the side of the road. I don't know shit, an apology.
Putting questions in the dock. We can just move on.
We owe Jerry Jones a clap of approval. And
there we go. Okay.
Listen.
All right. Here we go. Hey, little clap.
The moment I'll say
clap.
this, and I'll stand on this, and I think the guys will back me. The moment they traded for Quinnen, I was actually like, there was a lot of other names being thrown around, right? Max Crosby, Trey Hendrickson, like they thought they were gonna. Everybody, the word, especially when Jerry said we were going to make a trade, I think everybody was expecting an edge player to replace Micah. When they said it was Quinnen, immediately I thought this is better for that defense. Because for years, they have lacked the raw, like just man strength, big power. In the heart of that defense, they have lacked that type of presence. And Quinnen brings that. And they got it a little bit with Kenny, but now with all 3 of them, they definitely got it. And I don't think that, Osa's a great player. and I said this a little bit on Monday night, Osa's similar to this kind of player I am, where like I can do really special things, but I'm not like that freaking Fletcher Cox. I'm not like that Brandon Brooks, right? I don't, that's not my stature. You need a guy like that, and that's what Quinnen brings. And it's right away, it's been apparent in both of the first 2 games in Dallas. And now you're seeing Osa and all these other guys starting to play better, just as a result of that. Now, that defensive line is humming. We saw in the Eagles game, we'll comment on that. They still got some issues in the back end. I just think for moving forward, this is a great piece to build around. I think it's a great move by Jerry. I don't think I owe him a fucking apology, but I'll say great fucking job. George Pickens might be the most that gifted get out of the building. He essentially got him for a 3rd-round pick. I don't know. I think it's a 1 year, and then they got to renegotiate him this year, right? If they want to keep him, is that what it is?
I'm not up on the contract stuff.
When you got 2 certified dogs like George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, and a quarterback like Dak Prescott throwing that thing around, the offensive line has been retooled a bit. Their offense is very, very good this year.
Yeah.
Short week. What is the process for getting ready on a short week, Trav?
Buckle up. There's nothing you can really do about it. You don't get very much practice. And for
a lot of walkthroughs
for a defense like the Cowboys, man, you got to put a great game plan together, because they got guys that can disrupt and make your life miserable. So we got a great game plan. Obviously, we got to key in on a lot of the details and a lot of the small stuff that you don't get a lot of practice on, and be ready for the opportunity, man. But it's not the easiest turnaround having to play 4 days later in another city, but it's going to be a fun one, man. I'm excited, man. Thursday, Thanksgiving, Turkey Bowl game, man. I've been sitting at home watching these games my entire life, and now I get a chance to go out there and play for some turkey after it, and against a great team, man. What a great challenge.
Are you going to be able to see into the Post Malone halftime show? Post Malone's doing a Thanksgiving halftime show. Nice, man. Shout out to Post. I don't know why I'm asking you. You're not going to see a fucking second of it, but
I might see like the tail end of it from like the tunnel as we're getting ready to go back out there. But for the most part, I'll be trying to figure out how to attack them on the second half.
It was My Cause, My Cleats this week. Do you want to give a shout out to Operation Breakthrough?
Yeah, shout out to Jeremiah, everyone over at Operation Breakthrough in the Ignition Lab for putting these things together. I saw they used a little bit of the 3D printing and for some of the tags on the laces, and they were using
nice.
They were using paint on the actual creation of the cleat. Giving a big shout out to the Ignition Lab and what it means to them and everything. And on top of that, they gave me a book bag that the cleats came in. Yeah. And everybody at the Ignition Lab signed it, and it's pretty cool, man. I'm going to have to put that up here and showcase it. Obviously, they're still up at the facility, or I'd show you guys, but I'm an idiot. But thank you guys for showing some love for My Cause, My Cleats. And I was going to wear them throughout the game, but they were so cool, and the paint started chipping a little early in warm-up, so I switched them up before the actual game. Operation
Breakthrough is one of the most special things Kansas City has. I think it's awesome what they do, everything over there for not just the kids, but the community. And to highlight it is a great job, Trav. Well done. And well done to everyone who made those cleats. And
so cool.
Very cool. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Adobe Acrobat Studio.
When playing in a high-pressure game, no matter the score, the most important thing is time.
Like when the clock resets and suddenly you have a few extra seconds to strategize your next play that can lead to the big win.
Ooh. Adobe knows that extra time can be a game changer, which is why they created an all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
Acrobat Studio is like your trusted playbook, equipped with AI-powered tools that help you turn bonus moments into game-changing opportunities.
From collaborating seamlessly to creating standout content, Acrobat Studio helps make every moment count in your workday.
Transform your documents with PDF spaces where AI-powered insights meet seamlessly with collaboration.
Get instant answers, create content, and share work effortlessly, all while keeping track of every source.
Learn more at adobe.com/do that with Acrobat.
Thank you to our partner, Gillette.
It's no secret we love Thanksgiving. good food, family football, and it's officially the start of the Christmas season.
So it's not officially Christmas season until after Thanksgiving?
Christmas before Thanksgiving? Are you crazy? Everyone knows Black Friday is officially the day to get the tree up, put some lights up on the house, and start your Christmas shopping.
Zero chance Jason Kelce starts his shopping this early, though, but 92%ers.
Zero.
If you're going to start shopping early, we've got the perfect stocking stuffer for you.
It's Gillette Labs. That's right. The official NFL licensed razor, and it looks incredible. An Eagles midnight green.
Don't forget that Chiefs red, baby.
Ooh.
All right now.
Yeah. Still kind of into the green, but the red doesn't look bad. That's right. No matter the team you choose, Gillette Labs official NFL licensed razors are the best a fan can get, especially in Eagles green.
Grab one for your favorite NFL fan, especially if they're a Chiefs fan or Eagles fan, on Amazon while supplies still last.
Visit Amazon.com/Gillette NFL for more information.
The best a fan can get. Thank you to our partner, Xfinity.
With Xfinity, you can get the most intelligent Wi-Fi throughout the home at the same price for 5 whole years.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Imagine a home where your Wi-Fi just works. How about that in every room?
How about
No
that?
way.
Whether you're catching your favorite game in Xfinity Enhanced 4K or podcasting from the basement, you'll get the best connection even when the whole family is online.
Xfinity Wi-Fi connects everything in the home and fixes problems before you even notice them. That's right. Security cameras, thermostats, everything works together like a well-oiled machine.
That's what you get with Xfinity, the most reliable Wi-Fi powered by fiber.
Ooh, and here's the kicker. With Xfinity, you get everything you need included with no contracts or commitments. That's data, equipment, and the most reliable Wi-Fi included for 5 years.
Ready to experience the smartest, most intelligent Wi-Fi on earth? Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that.
Let's move on to some Eagles Cowboys action,
Yeah,
man. This is
man.
a tough one for the Birds, up 21 and lost 21-24 to the Cowboys down there in Jerry's World.
Not a fun one to watch, I can tell you that.
Jason, what the fuck happened?
Well, got out to a good start, 21-0, and then allowed a team to come back for the first time in, I think, like 90 games. Like the Eagles were 90-0 and 21-point leaded games. Leaded. Really frustrating game. You know, and listen, Dallas was playing well all game long. I know we came out and it looked really good, 21-0, but they had opportunities in the first half. We get a big interception in the red zone. I don't know. I've heard mixed things on like the blocked punt. So they end up tipping a punt and running into the kicker and getting a personal foul, which it shouldn't be a penalty, and everybody was pissed off about. But then somebody said, I saw it somewhere in the internet, somebody said that he hit the punter in the head. So it still would have been a personal foul.
Well, yeah, I don't think you can hit him in the head.
I don't know if that's accurate. I don't even remember if he hit him in the head or not. I just saw that on the internet, so I'm going to take it at face value. Either way, there were some weird things happening in that first half, right? Yeah. CeeDee Lamb had a bunch of drops that I think the Cowboys offense, you know, we were doing a good job of keeping them out of the end zone in the first half, and they eventually got going, especially once our secondary got banged up, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you get up to a 21-point lead, you can't allow somebody to crawl back like that, right? Like, especially as an offense, like all you got to do is just run the ball, maintain like time of possession, like don't give them an opportunity.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, the defense is kicking themselves too, but against the Cowboys with that kind of high-powered offense, you got to seal that deal on offense, in my opinion. And I know everybody, it's very fashionable right now to blame Kevin Patullo and the play calling. The passing game felt like it was pretty good in this one.
AJ had 8 catches for 110.
Dude, they came out and guys are moving across the ball. I don't pay attention to half the stuff, but the first touchdown, AJ catches it in a seam or a post or whatever the fuck that route's called, and it looked pretty damn good. So I thought that the passing game and some of that stuff felt like it was working, and guys were open when I watched the tape.
You didn't get into passing concepts over your 13-year
career?
Well,
here's what I don't know. So, okay, so this is what, on the AJ route, he beats him inside, and he kind of bends it towards the post. I don't know if he's running like a seam and the ball just kind of carries him in there, or if it was like a true like post.
All right, nice.
So that's where I'm like George Kittle, I did a play with Brock Purdy where he's attached on the line and he just outruns the linebacker to the front pylon, right?
Yeah.
It's not a corner. It looks like a fade, but like he's all the way attached. Like, is that a fade from an attached position? I don't know what the fuck you call that route. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know what the name of it is. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you just run straight to the pylon.
I thought I was following you. I don't know which play it was.
So 2x2, double right, double wing right.
Yep.
In your terminology.
Was he looking over his right shoulder or inside shoulder?
Inside shoulder. So he just is attached.
Oh, it's a fade.
Brock Purdy checks the play, right? Because he knows he's got the matchup with George and the linebacker one-on-one. And he...
Inside fade, yeah.
He just releases kind of up into him and then just fades to the pylon and it's right over the inside shoulder.
Dude, you know ball. You're a ball knower. You know ball. You just got to trust it.
I'm like, that looks like a fade, but I don't know what the fuck that's called.
You're knowing ball skills. You're going to trust your inner Swami and just,
perfect.
Just send it. Inside fade, baby.
But can you run a fade? You can run like, to me, I've always thought a fade was like an outside route. You can run a fade from anywhere?
Anywhere. Inside fade, yeah.
Good to know. All right, perfect. Anyways, back to this game. The passing game, I felt like guys were open and it looked good. The thing that is really hurting this offense right now is the run game, right? It has not been clicking for the majority of the year. It's multifaceted. The offensive line has been banged up. There's been guys in and out. Lane Johnson is now out of the lineup again for a second time, and hopefully we'll get him back for when it really starts meaning a lot.
Yeah.
Landon Dickerson got banged up earlier in the year. Cam Jurgens has been in and out of the lineup. It's been hard to build cohesion as a unit. A lot of this, I think, will get solved if they can stop it with the penalty. If they eliminate penalties, and we can all be more on the same page. And I think right now, it's really hard to do that when there are guys in and out of that lineup as frequently as they have been. I know that they are frustrated. I can imagine that. I know Landon Dickerson said post-game, and he kind of tried to clarify it a little bit, I think, on Tuesday. But after the game, he made a comment about Dallas playing more of a 5 down front than they were expecting.
Yeah, they were in the penny front for a while.
But they had done it the previous 2 weeks. And like, listen, this happens. You come into a game, you're expecting a defense to play you a certain way, and that's kind of what you prepare most for. And then all of a sudden they might do something different. It ain't like they came out and ran like a 3-3 stack with like a monster rover safety. Like, they played a fucking bear front. Like, what are we talking about? This ain't the most complicated fucking thing on the planet.
You're talking
You played
Chinese.
Vic Fangio. You know how to block a fucking 5 down front with 2 linebackers in the front. Like, it ain't like this isn't the most complicated thing. We've all played against these kind of defenses.
Yes.
They played really good. Quinnen Williams was very good up front.
Yep.
Like he was the first week. He made multiple plays, especially early on. Osa had a couple really good plays as well. They moved the front, right? They did some good things defensively. I got to give Eberflus credit. I thought he had a good game plan coming in. They moved the front. The Eagles didn't handle it as well as I would have hoped. But that is probably the best interior defense in the NFL now. With the addition of Quinnen Williams, Kenny Clark, and Osa, I don't know that you can point out a more well-rounded, robust interior defensive line. You got those 3 guys out there at nose and 2-3 techniques. We need to run toss crack or something. It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
And they know you want to run that stuff. So they tried to get to some of that, and I think they played it well. They jet the gap on one of them where Cam's trying to block back with a guard tackle pull, and he gets penetration into the backfield and disrupts the play majorly. That's one where, like, all of a sudden that happens. It's happened to me. I remember playing the Dolphins. They jumped down into a bear front, and typically on this counter play, it would be guard tackle pull, and I would block back on the 3 technique. All of a sudden, Christian Wilkins jets the gap, and I whiff, and he screws the whole play up. We're in 4-minute mode. We get back on the ball. We call the same play. And I tell these guys, listen, Cam, you block the 3 technique. I'll pull for you. We adjust, get a big hit, right? These are things that happen as the game's going on. Like, it's like, dude, I'm not going to do that. This is a stupid situation. We're going to solve this right now. Hey, you block the 3 technique. I'll fucking pull. How about that? Fuck these guys.
Fuck these guys.
Ha. Fuck me, no fuck you. That's one of my favorite things Stouts ever said. Outside of the run game, the other thing that killed this team, and really the ultimate thing that killed them in the second half. Oh, back to the counterplay. Sorry, my fucking fasted brain is all over the place.
It's going. It's going. It's fun to watch, though.
you see them adjust. The guys they're slanting the front. They're playing physical jet rushing when they're in that 5 down front. The end does a great job on one of them of crashing down and condensing the hole. You'd like to see the tight end go around it when that happens, but easier said than done, right? You're coming in expecting to insert inside.
You're told swab unless.
What's a great counter if the end's bending like that? To you?
The end around. The naked.
End around's great. What's another good one?
The naked.
If you're the tight end and you want the ball, what's a good one? Slip the tight end out on the backside like he's going to come back and whack the end, and you just keep running. They call that play. They hit Dallas Goedert on one. It gets all the way down inside the 40-yard line. But it gets called back because I don't know who's right or wrong, but Matt Pryor is eligible, and him and AJ are on the ball to that side. So illegal formation, right? He's covered up.
That hurts.
But that was a great adjustment. I'm like, they knew it. I know for a fact they got on the sideline. They said, hey, this end took away that play by crashing down. And they're like, hey, this play's here now. And they fucking call it. They hit it big, and all of a sudden it is brought back. The penalties were frustrating. The turnovers at the end of the game were extremely costly. And before you know it, you allow a 21-point deficit to be crawled back from, and you lose to the Cowboys. And
yeah, it's tough.
You're sitting here like twiddling your thumbs. Like, how the fuck did we just let this happen? And it's a frustrating feeling. I come away from that game thinking good, to be honest with you.
Really?
I really do. I think that the passing game looked better. AJ and Devontae got going. I think that that's a very stout run defense, and it's going to show itself the second half of the season. I know they weren't very good the first half. I think it's going to be hard for a lot of teams to run the ball against these guys with Quinnen Williams in there now. And I think that this offensive line, as it continues to get the reps together, they will block better as a unit. They will communicate better as a unit. And I think that will make a huge difference in a lot of the ways these plays get executed. I really believe that. And defensively, they lost Makuba, Adoree Jackson went out, and Reed Blanks. They lost 3 of their starting 4 DBs in the game.
It's tough.
It's a tough one to overcome. So I feel confident about the Eagles moving forward. Can't wait for this Black Friday game.
I'm about to say, Bears coming into.
Can I just do the whole rundown on the Eagles?
You did. It was great. It was fantastic. Listen. This fast has got you taking over the show, and I absolutely love it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
My brain isn't working anyway, so this is great for us. Bears, short week. Does this actually help them in this scenario? I don't know how a short week could help anybody in a scenario like this.
I'll be curious. I would say maybe. I feel like short weeks always help older players. And it's conversely to what you would expect, because like older players don't recover as well. I always felt like I could go into the game with less practice reps, right? Like I didn't need to see a 5 down front in practice. I know how to fucking block a 5 down front.
Yeah.
So just let's get to the game day. I would rather them have problems being less prepared than me. I think that they're playing a coordinator in Dennis Allen, who is very different from Matt Eberflus. And Eberflus played a 5 down front. Historically speaking, doesn't mix it up a lot. You might have your wrinkles. He's going to move the front, but they're a cover 2, cover 3 defense, zone. Like it has been the same way since he was in Dallas with Rob Marinelli. And this was a new wrinkle for them where they got to that a little bit more than they usually do. Dennis Allen will mix it up. He will do something very game plan specific, very unique to what he wants to do to stop the Eagles. It was a new wrinkle every time I played him, right?
Yeah.
One year they're lining up in an underfront and they're slanting back to an overfront. One year they're doing a slot pressure and safety edge. Another year it's zero pressure. Another year the linebackers are doing more of a cross dog. Like you really need to be ready for all of that.
Yeah.
That does concern me a little bit with the short week, because ultimately you're going to have to adjust in this game. Yeah. And these guys don't have a lot of time on task together still. I'm assuming it's going to be the same crew with Fred, Steen, and Cam. Hopefully those guys can continue to build off of last week.
Well, I mean, the Bears have the 28th ranked rushing defense in the league. And you guys got a bunch of big boys up front and 2 at in the backfield. So
let's fucking go, boys.
There you go.
Time to go. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. And listen, they have, in my opinion, the best offensive line coach in the NFL, and Jeff Stoutland. And I know that it is eating him to death that it ain't panning out. Sometimes you need one. Just like you guys, you just got your one. Sometimes you just need one. Let's fucking go, boys. Come on.
You're fired up. You're fired up. Well, that does it for the for some Eagles talk. Let's get to the rest of the league, shall we? Keep it in the division. How about those Giants and the Jameis Winston show?
Jameis Winston show. Come on, let's play that clip.
Oh, baby. Just started off with the pregame speech.
Hit it. Hit it, Brandon.
We outside, but we inside. Come on. We outside, but we inside. Come on. I want everybody to go outside of their boundaries and do whatever it takes to pull a win. Come on. We gotta be desperate for greatness. Desperate for greatness. Come on. How bad do we want it? Let's find out. Here we go. Let's go. Let's get it. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
The thing is he gets...
What does it mean? What does outside but we inside mean? Explain it to me.
It's like out of the house, but we're in the dome. You know what I mean? Like we're outside, but we're really inside.
I got you.
Dude, it's electric. And the thing is, it doesn't matter what he says. It's either you're eating dubs
it's just
or
a conviction.
And he sends it, man. He sends it and he gets everybody to fucking rally behind him. And then he fucking goes out and makes one of the craziest plays that I've ever seen. By far, one of the most electric. It was like cinema. It was like from the beginning of the play to the end of the play to the fucking zoom in of the camera
best.
in the end zone.
Shooting dice. Look at everybody doing it. Like, this looks like it's like a Broadway play. Go back. Like, this looks like a scene out of basketball.
Cinematic.
Like, everybody's in on it. Like, hey, like, dog. Like, look at the linemen. Like, what the fuck? These guys practice this?
Everybody's hitting the body roll, baby. Listen, man, there's just some guys you just love playing for, man.
I know. I do. For me, Vince Young was one of them, man. Dog, I didn't give a fuck what happened. I love playing with Vince. He was the best. Fucking great play.
Jeremy Shockey, who was that?
Shout out to freaking Mike Kafka.
The Fighting Kafkas, baby. Electric, man. Shout out to Jameis.
They almost pulled it off, dude. If you would have told me before the game the Giants might beat the fucking Detroit Lions, I'd be like, you're fucking out of your mind. I love Jameis Winston. God damn, that's fucking... I'm so kind of upset that Jackson Dart's going to start this week that we don't get to see another version of this. Like I hate saying that because I like watching Jackson Dart play too.
That's what I'm saying. It's like almost like 1A, 1B, but it's still.
I don't care what quarterback is playing in the NFL. I want to see Jameis Winston.
I want to see the experience.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I want the Jameis Winston experience every week.
Jason, would you rather see fucking Tom Brady or Jameis? I want to see Jameis. I don't fucking care. That's the greatest player that ever played the game. I don't care about that one bit. I want to be entertained.
That's fucking electric, man.
It's the best, bro. God, that was awesome.
Shout out to Jameis, man. Talk your shit, Shador. Let's fucking go. My dog goes in, gets his first start.
This up. Stop
gets his first start, gets his first dub. Let's fucking go, man.
I mean, it was against the Raiders.
The 45th starting QB for the Browns since 1994 and got the win over the Raiders. First Browns QB to win in his first official start since 1995. Cleveland's been waiting for this.
I cannot wait to watch this week. That is for damn sure. I mean, Raiders not playing the best right now. Just fired a former coach of mine and a guy that I love, Chip Kelly. They've been struggling offensively. They can't get a lot going. But listen, Shador made some pretty good plays. He had the huge rolling out throw.
Big time plays, yeah.
Ryan Clark said this, which I thought was really good. So I'm going to steal it. Ryan Clark said, in one game, Shador showed them more than they had seen really in any of the games with Gabriel, right? Like
100%.
You at least, and that's not a shot at Gabriel, it's just the reality of it. Like they had at least a big play. It wasn't like he was out of this world. Like he was like, what was he, like 11 for 20 or something like that? And like didn't have amazing stats, but he made a couple big plays. And for a first start, won him the game and had some pretty good success. So now we get to see it again. The Shador Sanders experience against the San Francisco 49ers. And the thing that's unique, I think, about Shador is like he don't have to be a game wrecker, probably. Like Cleveland's defense is really good.
Miles Garrett literally going for the sack record this year.
Miles Garrett is kind of like we got to wonder, is he a Monstar or is he a tune? I don't know. I think he might be Monstar. Like this dude's from another planet. I don't know what the hell. Somebody came in and freaking injected some level of like Reggie
Superpower.
White plus freaking LT.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this thing, man? He's fucking way too good.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking beast, man. And he's got that defense playing fucking unbelievable. Anytime you can fucking have a game record like that, man.
We had Jim Schwartz, who's a former coach of mine, obviously in Philly, come into camp. And I was there for one of the training camp days. And he told me in training camp, he was like, dude, Miles has like a different look to him this year. He was kind of feeling like,
well, yeah,
this guy,
contract stuff.
He had all this noise going on and everything. And I don't know, it was enough for a guy like Schwartzy, who is not quick to say that stuff. Like, he wouldn't say that unless he meant it.
Yeah.
He felt like this dude was on a mission this year. And right now, man, he's having a heck of a season.
It's Deion Sanders in the building to watch his son for the first time. Man, this is just an epic day for Cleveland fans all over the place. I know a bunch of my friends and family up in Cleveland were fucking excited that they got to see a win and got to see Shedeur go out there and ball. And he earned himself another start.
That's
He earned
right.
himself another start against the Niners this week. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he does, man. I guarantee you everybody's going to be tuned in, baby.
No doubt.
Let's
No
go. TJ Watt passes JJ's career sacks number. That's
Yeah.
right. Passed JJ Watt in career sacks 115 now. TJ Watt has, which is fucking insane because he's still got a lot of football left to play.
He does.
JJ was on the call and had this reaction.
And that is sack number 115 from TJ Watt.
Well, that's it. I'm going to put the pads back on because this is preposterous.
I'm going to put the pads back on. This
I'm
is
sure John and Connie would
preposterous.
love it.
Knowing JJ, I'm betting that was a very sarcastic tone.
Oh, 100%.
You know, JJ, I'll say, I think up until a certain point, I still think JJ probably had the sacks up to a certain point of his career. JJ's career kind of slowed down once he started getting hurt. I don't know if that's fun to say or fair, but before his back and some of the groin stuff he had going on, nobody could block that motherfucker.
Are you kidding
in
me?
like a way that he just
What?
ruined games.
was fucking, dude, talking about Myles Garrett. Dude,
He had
what?
guys seeing fucking nightmares.
What?
Yeah.
That dude could fucking hit a goddamn backdoor gap like nobody on
Well,
the
he would
face of
backdoor
this
you,
earth.
then he would jet it, then he'd go right through you. It was like, man, this guy's got a three-way going. I don't know what to do. Lane, we played the Texans one year, and Lane Johnson, after the game, said, I feel like there was just a big great white shark around swimming out there and he's wearing a number 99 jersey.
Especially when he had that fucking, the brace, man. That fucking elbow brace, dude. Shit's like a cheat code on a guy that already looks like Mr. Incredible. It's fucking ridiculous. If you could take over a record from your brother, what would you want it to be? What records does Jason have?
I don't have a single record.
I got some Buns records.
I think I probably still have more games than you because you missed your whole first year. But I missed a whole second year. I don't know. I'd be interested to see who has more games.
I was just talking about what records you already had.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's about the only
Overtake.
record I own. Most consecutive games. So, most consecutive starts.
Nice.
Is it games?
Who knows? Yeah, well, that was a fun question. Anything else we want to hit from week 12?
Well,
Since
time out. I would take my brother's record. I would take Travis's.
Ooh, which one would you want?
What's the best Travis Kelce record? This is where we got to have a list.
I feel like the playoffs are the only ones that I actually care about.
Ooh, playoffs, most receiving yards. You passed Jerry Rice last year on that, right? Or you still got to get him
No,
this year?
I did not. I think I passed him in receptions, not receiving
Ah.
yards. I think I'm still fucking 600 yards back on the whole receiving yards. Jerry played for a long time.
He did. And he played a lot of playoff games.
And he won a lot of playoff games.
Yes. What's the Travis Kelce record that I want to have the most? I don't really care about records.
There you go. Then that's
Yeah.
Jason Kelce for you.
I
I was waiting for it.
wish I could jump higher like Trav.
I wish I could dunk a basketball.
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
Anything else we want to hit from this week? Got a dick punch. Guys do strange things every single day on that field.
I saw George Pickens got tackled by his dick. It's a very strange sport.
I feel like punching somebody in the dick isn't strange at all.
No, Pickens got tackled by it. Pickens got...
Oh, gotcha.
Sidney Brown got in there and
Yanked it down.
yanked it down.
I wish I could get tackled by my dick. There ain't no way that's happening. Ooh, they go for the dick tackle and they whiff.
It's funny, dude. Getting tackled by your dick is different than getting punched in the dick.
Yeah. Very
Getting
different.
punched in the dick will get you fined for a game. Getting tackled by your dick will just not. I won't even draw a flag.
It's a tug, not a push. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell's very specific in the rule book about this.
Rams are rolling. Rams are rolling. Rams are probably the most complete football team consistently in the NFL right now. I think week in, week out, Matthew Stafford is still fucking balling. He's taking whatever Tom Brady and all these other Hollywood folks are taking, I think.
You go out west, you get a little bit
He's
of
got
that.
something out there. I don't know what it is. There's some type of lotion that's keeping him young.
Oh, man.
And his fucking arm is still slinging like it's a fucking 18-year-old.
He is fucking slinging it, man.
Burrow's coming back. That's hot topic. Hot
How
topic
about
number
it,
2.
man?
Yep.
Bengals
And
getting
it
Burrow
gets
back.
Joe.
Honestly, that's a quick turnaround for an injury like that, man. It's
I
crazy.
know. I mean, they probably won't make the playoffs, but it'll probably fuck somebody else's playoff dreams up, which is reason enough, I suppose.
Hell yeah. And he's a fucking competitor. You know it, man.
For sure.
Well, that does it for Bold Topics, brought to you by Gillette, the best a fan can get.
Thank you to our partner, Hill's Pet Nutrition.
With Thanksgiving coming up, let's talk about something every pet parent knows. Holiday pressure.
You know, it's the biggest travel day of the year, and whether you're bringing your pet to your family's house or opting for a sitter, it can be a big change to their routine.
But one thing that shouldn't change is their food. That's right. You got to keep them on the right nutrition. That's where Hill's Pet Nutrition comes in.
Hills gets that being a pet parent means being human, even during all the holiday chaos. Formulated for long, healthy lives, their science-led nutrition helps you give more love than humanly possible.
They've got your pet support on lock. That's right. So you can feel confident even when things get hectic.
Because you're only human, there's Hills.
Want to find the right food for your pet? Head to hillspet.com/science-does-more.
Thank you to our partner, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is hooking up the 92%ers with an epic deal.
Whether you're a first-timer or you've been using SeatGeek forever, they're giving all our listeners 10% off with the code New Heights.
That code works for anything, NFL games or other sporting events, concerts, comedy shows, whatever you're into. And when looking for tickets, their rating system makes it easy to find the best deal.
SeatGeek's rates on a scale of 1 to 10, so look for those green dots. Green means good. Red, not so good, but still will get you in the door.
With 35 million downloads, there's a reason they're a go-to ticket app.
Jason, you thinking of taking the kids or anybody to anything in Philly soon?
A lot of times we'll do like Disney on Ice over the winter. I'm trying to think of the things we'll do on
Ooh,
Ice.
look, Disney on Ice?
Definitely want to hit the fly. I haven't been to a Flyers game in a long time.
Ooh,
Getting back out on
dude.
the ice makes me want to get back out there.
Dude, wait till the season's over so I can go.
All right. Deal. Anyway, save yourself some money on your next live experience. Open the SeatGeek app and add code New Heights to your account to get you 10% off your next order.
Doesn't matter if you used SeatGeek before. Use the code New Heights for 10% off, but terms do apply.
Thank you to our sponsor, American Express.
Yes, this Saturday, November 29th, is Small Business Saturday with American Express, and they encourage everyone to shop small and support local businesses in their community. Did you know that American Express actually founded Small Business Saturday, and now it's recognized nationwide? Did you know that?
As a fan of small businesses, I did know that. I've actually used my American Express at tons of family-owned businesses all across Philadelphia. I love going to mom and pop stores.
You do support small businesses. That's
No-
one
no
thing
question.
you do 1,000% support. So this Saturday, be like Jason. And if you're back in your hometown or visiting somewhere new, get out there and experience everything the city has to offer.
What's best food, drinks, art, clothes, sporting goods, shop local helps you find the one-of-a-kind items you can't get anywhere else.
And the friendly faces, the story behind the businesses, the customer service, that's what shopping small is all about.
This weekend on November 29th, support your local community and shop small on Small Business Saturday, founded by American Express. Well, let's wrap up football with some Stamps of the Week. Stamp of the Week is brought to you by Xfinity. Nominees. All right. Who do we got? Yeah. Cowboys special teamer, Elijah Clark,
Yeah, that was
which, by the way,
crazy.
everybody keeps shouting this guy out. And I want to shout out fucking Sidney Brown, who beating the fuck out of this guy. Like, Sidney Brown
What
for
do
the
you mean?
Eagles.
He didn't get him. The guy literally made the play.
Travis.
Bro, this dude makes the play.
I know he made the play. Yeah, rewind it. Bro, you cannot block somebody better on a fucking punt than this. What are you talking about?
You can actually. You can stop him from making the play.
Travis, this is ridiculous. He decleated him, God damn it.
It doesn't matter.
Listen, I'll give all the credit to him in the world, but I'm also giving Sidney Brown some credit for this. This is fucking impressive as shit.
Oh, no, man. I think it's kind of, he didn't finish the play. He let him get up.
For Clark, that play went from like oh man, I'm going to have to watch this on Monday in front of the entire team to now
it shows how
I saved the game.
how much more resilient I am than the guy blocking me.
That's ridiculous. That's
I don't know
statement.
if that's ridiculous. I think that's
an absurd
fair.
statement to say that it is more resilient than Sidney Brown is on this play. That is a ridiculous statement. Sidney Brown washes him down.
Sidney Brown literally stopped running.
Because the rest of his team,
back into he literally doesn't get back into the camera.
He picked up somebody else. He's not going to go catch that guy. I don't know. All I know is just because somebody else holds him up.
When you're a gunner and you're one-on-one, that's your guy.
Oh, you did punt return?
I mean, I've been in special teams meetings.
So have I. And I think every special teams coach, let's have special teams coaches weigh in. Is that a good block on gunner? I would love to hear that one.
Initially, yeah. Everybody knows there's 3 phases to a play. There's the start, there's the do your job, and then there's the finish. I got to see the finish.
If I'm the special teams coach, I'm screaming at every other person on the punt return team for not doing their job so that the runner didn't fucking hit it 1,000 miles an hour while Clark was on his ass on the ground. What are you talking about? Just because it gets held up by other people after you just deplete a guy. If everybody on this punt return was doing that, they'd be scoring a fucking shit ton of fucking touchdowns. What are you talking about?
So just because you got him on the ground, the play's over?
Play's not over. No, the play's not over.
Oh. All right.
It's still a good block.
Yeah, it's a solid start to the play.
All right. This is the dumbest thing on the planet. I'm not talking to you anymore. All right. Tershawn Ward. Hilarious effort to get off the field to avoid a penalty.
Let's see it, Turk. Turk, man, this guy's crazy.
I mean, he's just...
I miss my guy, Turk.
I do love the effort. Troy Aikman had a great commentary on that. He said that in baseball, when you run, they tell you not to slide. It slows you down.
Yeah, kind of run through the bag.
Run through the bag. That's how you run faster.
Yeah.
Probably taking this too serious.
I don't know
Just
why.
good effort.
If it was a close play, I was always diving. I just felt like my hand could get there if I launched myself. But this has nothing to do with it. You're right. He should have just ran through.
No, I mean, I just love it. I just love it's funny as shit. Devontae Adams set the record for most career 1-yard touchdown catches with 15.
Man.
Pretty cool. Oh, it passed Travis Kelce for the 4th most receptions through a player's first one. These are some LeBron stats. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but records and stats nonetheless.
Arch Manning became the first SEC quarterback with a passing touchdown, rushing touchdown, and receiving touchdown in the same game since Dak Prescott in 2014. Also, is there a bar in Philly where Brandon can watch the Texas game? I mean, yeah, there's a ton of bars.
I need like a Texas-friendly bar. I need a Texas-friendly bar.
Speaking of Xfinity, you can go to Xfinity Live.
All right, thank you. Good plug.
It is close to the stadium, very close.
Right there.
Nearby.
Straight over.
I do not know any Longhorn bars in Philly. I'm assuming there are
We're putting the word out on this show. We're putting the word out.
So we will get some replies on Twitter.
This was all bait. Thank you, boys.
There you go, Bub. Chiefs fan Sierra Jasso, who was so stressed during the Colts game.
She went into labor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you're welcome.
Go Chiefs.
Get that baby up out of you. I know you're uncomfortable. All right, that does it for Stamp of the Week.
We
Brought
didn't
to you.
give out any stamp.
I'm giving my Stamp of the Week to Sidney Brown for fucking Clark up. And just because he made a play, I don't give a shit. That's a great block.
Show us who you got.
Perfect block, Sidney.
Great block, though, just not great effort.
Yeah, not great effort. You fucked the dude up and washed him all the way down.
And then let him...
This is the dumbest thing on the planet. It's such a fucking bad take. It's so stupid.
I'm right there with you, man. I don't know how you think that's a good block.
Dude.
Special teams is all about effort, man. He lost the effort battle.
Travis, Stamp of the Week.
These guys,
Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I'll give it to Jameis.
Do Jameis. Give it to Jameis.
I'm going to Jameis. He gave us one of the most beautiful cinematic football plays from start to finish on the reverse pass into the camera, zooming in. It was beautiful. Jameis, thank you. You get my Stamp of the Week, brother. And that does it for Stamp of the Week, brought to you by Xfinity.
All right.
To you by Audible. That's right. If you don't like the read, just listen. We're your friends. I'm Travis Kelce. This is Jason Kelce. And we're also your hosts, not just your friends, 92%ers. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts. And follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell these people what we got coming up today.
You got it,
going
Trev.
down today.
Oh, yes, it is. Welcome to another great episode of New Heights. We got one outstanding lineup for you today. We're going to talk about Out of the House, our recap from our time over there, Big Slick. Look at some of the biggest news coming out of the NFL and OTAs. Oh, yeah. And we also have a huge guest, literally a diesel guest coming in hot. NBA Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal will be joining us on the podcast today.
Shactus.
That's right.
The big Aristotle. Guy's got the best names.
We'll get his thoughts on the finals, inside the NBA, moving to ESPN, his new Netflix documentary, and more. Can't wait.
Cannot fucking wait. Superman himself.
Hold on. What?
What, you got a little munchkin over there?
Am I going in the pool today? Yes, I turned the heater on. The pool will not be cold. Fucking bougie.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you raise those suburban kids, Jason.
You're right. You're right. I told Kylie we should have raised them in West Philly, and she was like, there's no chance.
Oh, yeah. That's how you get cultured right there.
All right.
But
first, before we get to all that, we're going to start with New News.
New News.
That's right. New News is brought to you by American Express. Let's talk about a little Beer Bowl action. Beer Bowl is back.
Ooh.
For those of you that don't know what Beer Bowl is, every year, me, the Eagles Autism Foundation, and a bunch of Eagles go and do an event down at the shore. On Wednesday, we do a guest bartending event. Well, we've started doing an event on Thursday called Beer Bowl that has been associated with this podcast. And we went back and forth on it, and we decided, let's do it again. Why not? Let's run it back.
It is fun.
Beer Bowl is back for the third year. And the reason we're telling you now is because we need teams to be submitted. That's right.
That's right.
Beer Bowl will be held on Thursday, June 26th in Seattle, and we need 92 percenters to send us your team submission videos.
Yes, sir.
We are solely judging these based on team name, costumes, the most importantly, just the vibe. Drinking ability is a part of the vibe, but listen, if you're funny, charismatic, energetic, that's what we're looking for, because that usually makes for a better Beer Bowl for everybody involved. Big change from the previous Beer Bowls. Now, I don't think we're not making a New Heights episode this year. We're going to still have a video go out on New Heights or something like that. We're going to figure that out at a later date.
Yeah.
But because it's not going to be a New Heights episode, I will officially be competing. That's right.
Oh, well, now we know who's going to win.
Me and Bo Allen will be competing this year.
Oh, never mind. Now we know who's going to lose. If you would have been competing with Kylie, you guys would have won.
Kylie does not drink beer. Well, I shouldn't say that because we have a beer company. Kylie does not do drinking games. That's not true. She does drinking games. All right. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Me and Bo Allen will be competing. We obviously will not have the chance to win money, but we can, I guess. I don't even know how that works. Somebody's going to win money. We always do a cash prize. I think last year we did $50,000. Let's do $50,000 again.
Damn.
Little $50,000 cash prize if you win Beer Bowl. We would love to see the defending champs return. Santa's, oh gosh, what was it? Santa's, was it Revenge?
You son of a bitch.
You're going to have to sign a waiver. Trav, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come. I know you're at Tight End U, but it is the last day at Tight End U. You could sneak out a little bit early and come down for the festivities. Just saying. Deadline to submit your team is Wednesday, June 18th. That's when we're going to announce the teams and who's invited to compete. What games are we playing? We're still figuring that out. Kind of open to suggestions.
Different than last year? You didn't like the format last year?
The problem, like everybody wants to play like beer pong, but the problem is beer pong is just not a fun game to sit there and watch.
Do 3-cup.
The games need to be action-packed, more quick. Dude, you'll be shocked at how awful people, like watching people miss turn after turn is not fun. You got to have faster paced games. I'm thinking more double dare of beer, right? We need flags. We need beer drinking. Maybe incorporate the blob in some way.
Do a little beer obstacle course or something.
I love that. We do have an obstacle course in the water, like an MXC obstacle course. It's inflatable.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that. We can incorporate that.
Again, anything in the water, you're going to have to sign a waiver, ladies and gentlemen.
For sure. Baby bottle chug is banned. That was the most miserable thing I did last year.
That was horrible.
It was horrendous.
Same with the caps.
Oh, the beer caps. Yeah, that was a big fail.
Yeah, the beer caps, that was a fail too, unfortunately. When you get those for $15 a piece on Amazon.
We should play Stumps again. We got to figure out who's hosting it. The easy answer is Kylie, but I feel like we need somebody dirtier. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Either way, it's going to be an awesome event. It's hard to not have an awesome event when you're down at the Jersey Shore in the summer.
At the old OD, baby.
Looking forward to it. And looking forward to seeing these team submissions. All righty. Up next, Bussin' with the Boys update.
Oh, baby. Our guys over at Bussin' with the Boys, Will and Taylor, responded to us talking about the Nebraska-Cincinnati matchup at Arrowhead. And they hit us with a little wager. They responded. They said, loser of the Cincinnati-Nebraska game goes to the Winners Podcast. That's right.
Yeah.
And I think we need to up the ante a little bit.
It sounds like a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, I think we need to up the ante a little bit. Maybe
I do agree. First of all, we agree to the terms.
100% agree. We're in.
Loser will show up, which I'm excited about because you've been invited on Bussin' with the Boys. I've never been invited on the fucking show, so I got to get out there.
Oh, yeah. I'll actually see him here in about a few weeks at Tight End U.
And I probably still won't be on there because Cincinnati's going to beat the fuck out of them.
Come on, Eddie.
Yeah.
Let's go. You see, baby.
We got to figure out a...
Come on, Sorsby.
We got to figure
that fucking
out...
rock, son.
There's got to be some other level of bet here, right?
Okay.
What are we thinking? Embarrassment, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Do you have to show up on the other podcast wearing the other, swag? Maybe the mascot?
I mean, I did that for Texas Tech.
You did.
I don't want to reuse a bet. And I would sure as fuck feel stupid wearing a goddamn Cornhuskers.
What is Nebraska's? It's not just a piece of corn, is it?
It's a farmer. What do you mean? It's like the Cornhusker. Yeah. It's literally
is that
the
real?
farm.
Can I see it? Oh, I think I've seen it. Seen it.
He's
got the big head.
It's like almost like a lumberjack. Yeah.
You're right. Yep, I've seen it.
I think he's got the overalls on.
Overalls, yep, for sure.
It's iconic. I fucks with that mascot.
According to Perplexity, this is the Nebraska mascot.
There he
not
is.
overalls. Jeans, though. Jeans.
No, I think there's been iterations with overalls, though. Yeah, look.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the old school one. Yeah.
I know I've seen this motherfucker in overalls. I love that their mascot is basically...
Overalls were invented in Nebraska, actually.
I love that their mascot is basically just Cam Jurgens. That's my favorite part. Like, this is just Cam Jurgens envisioned as the mascot of Nebraska.
Lil Red.
Oh, man.
Lil Red looks inflatable, though. The other guy, I'm fucking with the other guy. Do we want to do mascot head? Let's send it to the boys to see what they think.
Mascot head, but only the head.
So, but
naked from the neck down.
So both of them have to wear a version of it, or that's the thing. That's like one of us. Head. It's 2 and 2. So
one person wears the mascot head. What does the other person wear?
Damn it! We didn't think about this.
Yeah,
we just got to wear swag.
I feel like we got to incorporate the mascot in some way.
They have to wear a Kelce Bearcat jersey on our podcast. We have to wear a Will Compton jersey on their podcast.
I feel like one person has to wear the mascot. Whoever decides to do it. I'll wear the mascot since you wear the Texas Tech if we lose.
All right. We'll throw it on Will and Taylor on who's going to do what on their side. If you agree to the bet.
It'll be good. They'll agree. Well, I guess maybe they'll come back with something better.
Yeah.
All right, that does it for new news. Brought to you by American Express. Let's get to that out of the house section, Trav.
Out of the house. Me and Jason both got out of the house this weekend.
Did.
How about that? I brought him over to good old Kansas City.
It was awesome.
That's right. He got to stay at the place and head down to old Big Slick, Kansas City's best event. I can proudly say that it's unbelievable what everybody at Big Slick puts on throughout the entire weekend. Obviously, it starts with the softball game, and then they visit all the kids at the Children's Mercy Hospital, and then a huge gala entertainment night where they really bring in some of the most unique human beings, not just from the city of Kansas City, but from all over. And just friends of the guys that are that are really the main crew that run this thing, which is Paul Rudd, Rob Riggle, Jason Sudeikis, our guy,
Stone Street,
Eric Stone Street,
Yep.
David Koechner. I mean, you name it. There's so many. Heidi Gardner's now
Yep.
So big on SNL. I think those are the 6,
right?
Part
those
of
are
it,
the 6.
Exactly. So it's a lot of people have been coming to it for countless amount of years. I think they're up to like 12 to 16 years, somewhere in there, in terms of what year this was. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Every single year I look up at the board at the end and I'm just like, oh my God, they just raised an entire $1 million more than what they raised last year.
What?
And it's all for an amazing cause. It helps families pay for surgeries that don't have the resources, and really helps out kids and saves lives. And it's such a beautiful evening. It's such a beautiful week that they do this with. And I couldn't be more proud to be a part of Kansas City and be a part of big
people there. It was a huge night. It was my first one. I basically invited myself when Jason came on the show. I don't know if that's how you do it.
I mean, I was hyping it up. I was like, dude, if there's one event you want to go to, this is the one.
You've been hyping it up for years. So, but no, it was a lot of fun. It was just a lot of joy, and it was a lot of just incredible people all compiled together. So it was awesome.
What was your favorite part of the gala, the entertainment night?
My favorite part was probably the video at the end, even though it wasn't like the hilarious part that the rest of the night is and shenanigans, but the part with Peter.
It's the part that stuck with you the most, man. I mean,
it really brings it full circle as to why you're all there. Peter was one of the kids that was at Children's Mercy, and they were following him before the event, and they always do that. But this year, unfortunately, Peter passed before the event. So it was just so much more transparent of like how much you're actually affecting families' lives, people's lives by supporting this wonderful organization. So that was probably my favorite part about it. I mean, I was literally crying in the back of the freaking stage. So yeah, it was intense.
Yeah, it got everybody, man.
Outside of that, I don't know. I mean, meeting Johnny Knoxville, if I'm being honest, like I met a lot of cool people this weekend. I met a lot of awesome people, but dude, countless of my youth hours have been spent watching Johnny Knoxville do shenanigans with his friends. That was incredible.
He's epic, dude. He's every bit of, who he's portrayed to be on film, and he just has a good time, man. You got to love it.
There were so many just awesome people. I know I've said that about 8,000 times, but it was
no, man. They really
good.
are.
It's a good time.
They really are. They get a good cast. Yeah, and Jason, you went shopping. You went shopping in my closet.
Well, I went thieving.
I told you. I was like, dude, just grab whatever, man.
Yep.
We wear the same size now, dude. We're one and the same. I'm fucking stealing your shirts too.
Boom. Well, I still got shirts that are too big, but I got to start resizing my stuff.
I like them oversized.
Yeah, I got a lot of feedback that people are not a fan of the tuck. I'm a tuck kind of guy. I think the tuck is where it's at. I work hard on these legs. I'm going to show them off.
Show off that physique, big guy.
If I'm putting on a flamingo shirt, I'm peacocking. You know what I mean? That rear end is going to be out. I'm not going to be hiding it under a baggy-ass shirt. You're going to catch these buns, son.
What are you, Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Hey, yo.
That was fucking good.
Could do side bends or sit-ups.
That's an Ed Kelce favorite right there.
I mean, that's everybody's favorite, I feel like.
We also got a little Kelce to Kelce connection, which the balls were a little slick. The balls were a little slick. You're blaming me?
100%.
Play the clip. Play the clip. Jason Kelce snapping to Pat Mahomes. Here we go.
He do it. He's in the middle. Does he know how to do it?
Does he know how to do it?
Oh, look at this. Here we go. What's the... Oh, look at this.
Jason, you sailed it over my head. About 3 tables too far. Thank gosh we had an athlete in the stands. He just saved somebody's life just by catching that rocket of a football. That was a nice little 3-step and a crow hop, though. I'll give you that. You just Willie beamed the fuck out of this segment.
I'm not blaming you because of the bad pass. That was honest. That was my bad. I'll own up to that. I'm blaming you because I wasn't supposed to do this, and you put this into my head. The bit was they were going to steal my snap every time, and then you said, hey, next time, just go up there and snap, act like you're going to snap it and just throw it. So I'm blaming you because you gave me this idea. It was your shenanigans that caused this.
Jason, you just got to be ready for the moment, man. You got to be ready.
You're right. I failed.
I'll tell you what. You gotta rise out of the crowd. The crowd got excited when they saw you drop back.
Everybody's seen Pat Mahomes throw a ball in here.
Let me show them how we spin it up there in Cleveland, Ohio.
Look at that balance. Not bad in flip-flops.
That's actually pretty good. There's a nice little spiral, too. You just threw it. Just sailed it.
10 feet too far. The funniest thing was Pat after is like, what am I here for if I'm not throwing the ball? Because that entire bit was because it was supposed to be Pat throwing a football to a fan. And instead they get Jason Kelce botching a throw to a random person.
The studio lights seemed brighter than usual, casting a harsh glare across the faces of the Kelce brothers as they settled in for what was supposed to be another episode filled with laughter and banter. But the mood shifted in an instant, the moment Travis Kelce's voice trembled and the room seemed to shrink around him. Listeners around the world leaned closer, sensing something seismic about to unfold. He wasn't the unstoppable tight end charging down a football field, or the grinning headline maker on countless magazine covers. In that instant, Travis was just a man, his guard shattered, tears tracing down his face as his brother Jason watched, speechless. The confession came like a storm breaking, the kind that sweeps away all pretense. It wasn't about touchdowns, trophies, or whirlwind fame. It was about Taylor Swift, the woman the world sees as untouchable, and the fear that gnaws at her every single day. With a voice so raw it cut through the speakers, Travis revealed how Taylor's greatest fear isn't a tabloid scandal or a missed note on stage. It's the chilling thought of losing everything she's worked for, every lyric, every memory, every piece of herself carefully woven into her music. The story tumbled out, jagged and real. After the Super Bowl, a night the world assumed was filled with champagne and celebration, Taylor collapsed, not from exhaustion, but from the overwhelming fear that even her hard-won victories could be ripped away. She reclaimed her master recordings, but the scars of betrayal ran deep, deeper than anyone outside her inner circle could imagine. Travis didn't just recount her pain. He lived it with her, his own tears falling as he remembered holding her, feeling completely helpless. Jason's silence was the only response, his eyes wide, as if finally seeing the magnitude of what his brother and Taylor carry inside. This wasn't a simple story of celebrity couple navigating fame. It was the unveiling of a wound that refuses to heal, a reminder that success can be as fragile as glass. For Taylor, the betrayal years ago wasn't just a business deal gone wrong. It was a shattering of trust, the realization that the world she'd built could be threatened from the inside. Every fan knows the headlines, but few understand the depth of the fear that lingers, the kind that wakes her in the middle of the night, heart pounding, mind racing. Travis's promise to fight alongside her isn't just a line for the cameras. It's a lifeline, a vow made in the midst of shared vulnerability. As the podcast continued, the world outside seemed to fall away, replaced by the echo of honest emotion. The brothers, so often symbols of strength, were just two men grappling with the reality that love means facing the darkest corners together. Social media exploded as fans dissected every word, every pause, searching for clues about what might come next. Would this revelation be the thing that breaks them or binds them even closer? The answer hung in the air, tantalizing, unresolved. The episode ended, but the questions lingered. Could Taylor ever truly outrun the shadows of the past? Was Travis strong enough to shoulder the weight of her fears? The fairy tale romance, once painted in perfect colors, now showed its cracks, real, human, and impossibly relatable. The world waits, breath held, for the next chapter, because in a world where so much is scripted, this was something rare, a glimpse of two people fighting not just for each other, but for their own sense of safety, their own right to happiness. The untold story isn't just about celebrity heartbreak. It's a testament to what it means to be resilient, to live with doubt, to love fiercely in the face of uncertainty. One thing is certain. The next episode promises revelations, hope, and maybe even healing. Until then, fans can only imagine what truths are waiting to be revealed, and whether love, in the end, will conquer fear.